What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 7 of my Let's Play series. In this episode, we are going to be automating ore processing, and I apologize if the transition between this screen here and the screen that you're about to see is a little bit rough, because basically I had to re-record the first part of the episode because I just wasted about 4 minutes going into the nether way too soon. So in a second, you're going to see me with a force wrench, and I'm going to start making something, but just as a little aside, I almost said hashtag, a little bit of slight rant here. I didn't start playing Minecraft yesterday, and I do know how things work, and I am not the most knowledgeable person, and I do not always use the best methods of doing everything, but I do know a decent amount about this game. And so if I misspeak while I am in the middle of an episode, because it is kind of a little bit of pressure to jam everything into a half an hour, I am terribly sorry. Please leave a comment in the comment section below, and leave a nice comment saying, "Hey, Captain, I think you meant to say this," or so on and so forth. If I do mess up something, or if I don't do something in the most efficient way possible, I'm terribly sorry, but you're going to have to kind of get over it because I love you guys. And that's how I'm going to start this episode. So anyways, that was my little rant. Thank you guys for watching so far, and let's continue on with this episode. Here we go. So let's go ahead and power up this force wrench, and I'm going to see what I need to make this thing. We're going to need an infusion altar, and that's an enchantment table, and a force rod, which we have. So diamond, a book, and some obsidian. So we have tons of obsidian, 2 diamonds, and a book. Very good. Alright, so we got our enchantment table, and then the infusion altar is just the force rod next to it. Our force rod has been rotting here for ages and ages, so we're going to put this to use. Make a force infuser. Let's go ahead and grab some force first. Oh, here's some force. 32 should be sufficient. We'll go ahead and put this down here. And needs some power, so we'll charge that up there. It also needs some liquid force, and we're going to drop that in there, hit this button, and it's going to charge up this force wrench. It's going to take a little while, but what this will allow us to do is go ahead and take that spawner and bring it back to the base so I can get a bunch of blaze rods without having to do anything. Let's check out the amount of ores that we have in here as well, and I forgot to start my little stopwatch here, so I'll do that. I have processed a bunch of these already, but you can see we have 300 of these, tons and tons of ores, 109 yellowite for our reactor, so that's good. We're going to have to process all of this automatically. My force wrench is charged 10,000. So now I'm going to go back into the nether, which I should have done in the first place, or before I went in here at all. Let's go in here and get that spawner. I think I saw a second spawner next to that one. Let's see. Let's go back in that direction. Next to the one that I have marked over here. So if we can get 2, that will be awesome. And the limitation about these spawners is that you kind of have to be within range of them in order for them to spawn mobs. So if I put it underneath like my base, and I just stand, yes, here it is, and I just stand around, it'll just kill things. Ooh. This might be too good to pass up. Let me see if I can get this guy without getting owned. Ow. Coal. For the lose. Alright, well I got my 2 spawners. Let me just peek around, see if there's any around. Nope, there is not. I also went ahead and mined some, let me get out of here, some ardite and some cobalt so I can make a better pick. Oh, it's up. I'm sorry, it's up. So I can make a sweet hammer, and I think we'll do that in this episode too. Yes, I have read all the Tinker's Construct books. Thanks very much. I just don't use the mod very much, and I didn't want to go ahead and spend all the time looking for the recipes on the time that it takes to record the video. Guess I probably should have, considering I screwed it up a bunch of times, but thanks very much for that comment. Alright, so I built this little area down here. It's really nothing special. And we're going to need a grinder before we go ahead and set that up. Going to need a grinder. And we have power. Is that the power is right in the roof? So let's grab some conduits, and let's see how to make a grinder to kill our mobs. We need a golden sword, a piston, a book, and a factory machine block. Alright, so we need some plastic first. I'm not sure. Oh, I do have plastic. Plastic. Stone. Plain stone. Here it is. Let's make a bunch of those. I'm sure we'll need some more. So we'll need that. A piston. A... don't have a golden sword, actually. I'm going to have to go ahead and make one of those right quick here. Stick. Gold. Alright, let me just check the recipe one more time. And a book. So, book, sword, piston. Book, sword, piston, plastic. Alright. I don't think I'm going to... Actually, I don't know. You know what? Forget it. I'm not going to hook this up to a tank right now to collect the mob essence. I'll just do that. Actually, you know what? Is it really going to kill me? Is it really going to kill me? I don't have any portable tanks. Do some glass. Just make a real crappy little tank here. And then don't have any fluid ducts. Let me see. Get some fluid ducts. And just in case I need a torch, I'll grab a torch. And I have one more ender chest. So that will be good. Alright, so I'm going to come down here to my little grinder place. I'm going to build... let's put... It's not going to kill anybody to have the grinder right sticking right there. Oh, then it's backwards. Let me... Oh, what was that? What was that? I could have just done this with a wrench, but whatever. Okay, the chest is going to collect what comes into it. The fluid duct is going to collect mob essence for me for free. And I also need to power it. So this is like a really, really super ghetto mob farm. Okay, so that's powered up. And then all we need is something to kill. And I'm still in blaze form. And before I do that, I'm just going to go sneak in here and get a little bit more charcoal. Not charcoal. Cobblestone. And I'm going to put the mob spawner like right there. Oops. We forgot we got two of them. So I'll put one there. One there. Don't be angry with me. Okay, so that's killing. Just blasted those guys immediately. Let's see. And I should have got some. Yep, I got some mob essence down there. You can see the little green pool. So that's pretty neat. That should start getting us some blazes. That's one thing out of the way. I'll have to turn the sound down on this recording too. Let me see. Yep, there's 5. Bam. Rolling in the blazes. Alright, so that's taken care of. Let's see what else is on the list. We're going to start with Ender IO now, because we're going to process these ores. So we're going to need a few different things. We're going to need to start with a sag mill or an SAG mill, whatever you call them. Doesn't matter, I guess. Gold nuggets, redstone, and copper. Don't think I have many gold nuggets. No, I don't. I'm just going to make a whole ton of these, because I'm going to need a lot. So gold nuggets, and then redstone on the ends, and copper in the middle. Alright, and I'm just going to make 30 of these things, because they're going to be really heavily used moving forward. We're gonna need some of their little machine blocks, and I guess I messed up by one block. Yep, machine chassis. We'll make 6 of them just so we have them, and then I think it's this, some flints, and I believe iron. This will be amazing if I get this recipe right. Yes, I do. Alright, so let's get 3 of these, and then we're also going to make an alloy smelter. And that's a furnace, some brick, and copper. Good grief. Good grief! Furnace, some brick, and some copper. Brick. Whoa. This kind of brick. Yeah. Brick. Copper. And then furnace. We're going to make 3 of these. Okay, that used up all of those blocks. I'm going to grab a couple hoppers. This is going to be a really simple setup for now. That will work, I think. Yes. All right, we're going to do the SAG mill, or the SAG mill, is basically like a macerator, and the alloy smelter is basically a furnace, except once you power up the furnaces with those octatic upgrades, they are super fast and they can smelt 3 things at a time, way far superior to the redstone furnace. So that is why I will choose to use these. Let me just nerf my sound right now because that's a little bit annoying. Alright, so these are set up. I shouldn't need this infusion altar anymore. Those are a little bit hard to break. Okay. And now, since these are powered up, I am going to need to connect these to export buses. There we go. So I need to make some export buses. I need some interfaces. Can I make interfaces? Make some of those. I'm gonna need it. What the heck? Why not use them all? An export bus is just a cable and some iron, I think. Cable, some iron. Oh, that's a storage bus. We'll make a few of these. We'll make 4 of those because we'll need those. Export bus is a piston because it pushes out right here. So let's get some pistons. Oh, how do you make these stupid things? Export. We need a basic export bus. Oh, okay, I was close. So interface, piston on the bottom. Where's my piston? Okay, let's make 2 of these. And we still have some of these left, so we're going to need to make them precision export buses. And I'm not sure how many different kinds of ore we're going to have to handle here, but let's do export into there and export into there. Oh, good, that works. Okay. And then we're going to grab, now I still have these 2. These are going to be, I'm just going to make these so that I can manually do stuff in case there's ore processing going on at the same time. I'll keep that in my inventory. Let's take a look at what kind of ores we have. We have tin. Actually, I'm just going to grab one of each. Tin, iron, copper. I'm going to leave that one for now. Let's take this one, leave cinnabar, lead, silver, another kind of tin, This is where that unifier is going to come in handy. We have this. These are different, right? 99.1, yes. Then we have gold. And uranium I'll leave because we can't mess with that yet. Or I don't want to mess with it yet because that'll turn it into yellorium, which I don't want to do. And then we have ferrous, which I think I'm going to leave ferrous because I'll get the bonus from the pulverizer off of that, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, usually what I try to do is I try to go every other one in these so that one export bus doesn't have to handle the more highly produced ores. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put them down here and I'm going to do every other one. So this one, lead. It's not really going to matter after we get to a certain point. And I'll take this one. And then in this export bus, we're going to export iron, yellorium, tin. I'm pretty sure these can handle all of these different ores. If not, I'll just make up a separate system. Let's put export stacks. Okay, so this thing is firing up, and you can see that's pretty slow right now. And this is firing up as well here, so we're getting some output. We're going to go ahead and speed those up because I don't want to mess around with having to wait. I want these things to keep up with my quarry and the pace that they are running. So to do that, we're going to need some capacitors. And we're going to need to get all the way up to octadic or octadic, whatever. Pulverized, let's go ahead and get some pulverized coal, and we'll need electrical steel. So that's coal, silicon, and iron. And to get silicon, we're going to need a bunch of clay, which is also going to help us. I'm just going to put this up here for now. I'm going to really tap the power. I'm going to put that in there. That'll start making some silicon. Okay, so that'll be good. Still in blaze form here. And coal, I need to pulverize a bunch of coal dust. Let me get down here. We'll use our crappy pulverizer. Pulverize some coal dust. Here we go. We got 12 silicon. This will start making some silicon. Let's dump this back in here. Force infuser. We don't really need all that. And let me check one more time here. Electrical steel. So iron, coal, and silicon. I probably should have kept those. I'm just going to do a stack because I don't like to have to make a lot of this stuff back to back to back. And the silicon's downstairs. Ooh, where is it? Up here? Got 20 already. This only has a certain chance to make this stuff. It's not 100%, but you can see we're getting some of our clay back, so you can just kind of keep dumping the clay back up top. Oh my goodness, so much up and down, so much up and down. Let's just go ahead and drop this alloy smelter here. We're gonna set this one to alloys only because we want to smelt alloys. Okay, and these three together are going to make electrical steel. And I'll just keep dropping this stuff down here. There we go. So that was perfect that I made those extra ones. Hopefully we're producing enough power. If not, we'll start to grind to a halt here. Alright, to make the double layer, need some of that coal powder. Where's it going? Where's it going? Pulverized coal. Same thing as coal powder. No big deal. Alright, there we go. We have one electrical steel. And I'm just going to kind of let this go for a while because this is going to take a little bit of time. What I can do is I can grab some of these capacitors that I put in here and upgrade these machines right off the bat. Okay. Oh no, that little one can't be used for upgrades. That's right. That's right, Captain. You should watch your own tutorials and figure things out. Let's go over to the smeltery. And I hope I don't burn to death when I'm in this blaze form here. Blaze is kind of nice because you stay at human form or human size. Oh. Okay, I got a bunch of that. I've smelted all my cobalt already. And we're gonna make a really blazing fast hammer. 40. Got 40 of those. And I'm gonna do it right this time. And if I could find where I put my stuff, we're gonna grab these. We're gonna make a hammer. We're gonna make these. So let's dump some cobalt inside of there and make this baby up. These are going to take, this is 8 ingots per unit here. So that's my hammer head. Let's go ahead and make 2 of these. 2 of these. Woo, baby, these take a lot. 1. Let's see how much we have left. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to dump this Ardite in here as well. Okay, so we have 2 of these, this, and all we need is the tough tool rod there. And this will make us one of the fastest mining weapons here. Or not weapons, mining tools, I guess. So we need this, this, this. And I'm going to grab some more things while I'm over here. Alright, let's do gold. Don't have any gold blocks. That's okay. I'm going to grab a gold block. A diamond. Do we have any mossy stone? I don't have any mossy stone. Okay, well, I can make it in... actually, I think I can make it. As I'm saying this out loud, let's get some cobble. Look at this. Where is it? I compress so much cobblestone. Quadruple compressed cobblestone. Every one of these blocks is 6,561 pieces of cobble. That's just because I didn't want to show the DSU setup off camera. That's why I did that. We're going to grab an emerald because this is not going to be a waste, because this is going to be a beast weapon. And we got our cobblestone. Let's see if I can go ahead and get a... Oh, I got a bucket of water. It's regular water too. Regular water. A fluid transposer. You know, screw it. I don't got time for this. I just wasted a bunch of redstone. No big deal. This, let's put some water in here. And then let's put some cobble here. Will this work? Yes, it is working. It is working. Let's look at this. Got a bunch of clay back. Here's a bunch of silicon. Silicon. 10 electrical steel. We will reform this into blocks of clay. As such. Drop that back up top there. Lots of electrical steel. Oh, making that mossy stone. I might need another bucket of water. This is for the auto repair. I actually looked into putting the leadstone energy cell inside as an upgrade to run the tool off of power, but it didn't seem like it was a very efficient way to do it, because it seemed like it used a ton of redstone flux per oops, wrong one. Ton of redstone flux per use, and it didn't seem to be very efficient. And speaking of efficient, let's go down here. Let's get some more electrical steel. And we need to make this baby right here. So now we need coal dust and 2 basics. Let's grab the rest of our coal dust. Oh, had some electrum in there. Could have just used that real quick. Alright, coal dusts. Capacitors. And electrical steel. Okay, we're going to make 12 of these babies. Just because we can. And then we're going to go ahead and make another tier of this, and that's a block of glowstone and vibrant alloy. Vibrant alloy needs energetic alloy, which needs glowstone, gold, and redstone. So redstone, gold, glowstone. In Aroma 1997's mining world, there is end stone, and there is also glowstone in there. So that's a really neat feature of that, and I should have some end stone in here, I think. Yes, I do. I have 120. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ooh, meant to grab regular glowstone. Got it. Crisis averted. Okay, let's take these out. Let's finish this baby up. Let's put glowstone, redstone in here. This should give me one more electrical steel, I think. Yes, there we go. Alright, that's going to make my new alloy. And let's go back up here. Oh, let's see if our bucket's done, actually. I hope I don't need another bucket of water, but I think I will. I do. Dang it! Dang it! Alright. Oh, we never even looked at the board. Or Zelda's thing. Oh, Zelda's not with us. I forgot to mention that too. I was supposed to do that at the beginning, along with check the board, but that's okay. I bypassed the board in favor of talking my way through it. There we go. Let's put that in there. Let's get one more piece of mossy stone. This is a really great way to get mossy stone if you can't find like a dungeon or something in the Great Down Under. In the Outback. The Outback. Okay. That will give us a ball of moss for auto repair. Yes, I do know what I'm doing with this mod to some degree. Alright, we should have some manalium. No, we don't, because this thing is so slow, incredibly slow, and also we have no lava. So please, for the love of all that is good in life, where do I go to get lava? To the nether. Actually, I can just go down here. Alright, on the way back up, got myself some lavers, and we're going to go put it in the smeltery so that it will actually work and actually finish this stuff, which entirely defeated the purpose of me setting it and forgetting it. And forgetting it is obviously the optimal word, so let's dump a bunch of this back in here. This should be done in just 1 second. And again, we should get some manalium. And the reason I'm using a manalium tough tool rod is because I get increased durability. However, I do not lose any mining speed, which you're just going to have to take my word for it that this happens. So you don't need an entirely a tool made entirely of cobalt to get that 11 mining speed, which is right here. Okay, so we have 1800 durability. We get a bunch of modifiers left, and we'll name this the new Captain's Hammer. Captain's Hammer 2. Okay, so now we got Captain's Hammer 2. Let's go ahead and upgrade this baby. We're going to take a ball of moss and put auto repair on it, and that's going to be super fantastic. And then we're going to take a diamond, and we're going to add, you see how there's only 2 remaining modifiers? This will add another modifier to the block, so that's pretty awesome. And what didn't we have? What didn't I have? I forgot what else we were going to put on here. I can put a diamond, but I'm not sure if that is a good thing or not. I'll think of it, and then we'll continue making this super fast hammer. I don't know if I want to put redstone on it or not. This alloy should be almost done. Oh, that's kind of stuck there. I'll need a lot of it, so that's okay. Alright, so we got 9 energetic alloy, which will be plenty to make the vibrant alloy, which is the ender pearl. Oh, you know what I could do? Zelda found ender lilies, and they've been just sitting, growing out here, and I have no idea how to harvest them. Oh, I'm just gonna break them. Look at all the ender pearls. Oh, the ender pearls. Ow, they hurt if you touch them. And I got these ender little, they look like beans. This is pretty cool. Beans and Sphax. Oh, here's a question that I get a lot. If you want to download the mod pack and play it without having any lag, make sure you please allocate enough RAM to it, because I get that question a zillion and a half times a day. Whoops, just threw one of those. Alright, so we're going to go down here. And this is a lot of steps to making this stuff. Let's just cancel that one straight out. And let's dump this in here. And we will make some of this high-powered junk after it makes my one last, whatever this is. There we go. Put that up there. And then we'll finally be able to make the octadic capacitors. So that's pretty neat. And I'll make a battle axe too. I'll make a battle axe. Alright, so now we need double layers, a glowstone. Okay, so 2 of these, 2 of these, and the glowstone. And while that's going, I will speed it up. Okay, bam! This thing's gonna make this thing ripping fast. It's also going to consume a butt ton of energy. So in order to do that, I'm gonna go down to my reactor. Make sure I'm not losing. 6, 5, 4. I am losing. Sorry, I'm doing this manually, fish. Hope it doesn't bother you. I'm just gonna crank up the power on that rod to not lose power quite as fast. These things will consume an enormous amount, but they will also make things go much, much, much faster. We are clogging here. Not sure why that happened. And we'll do one more. We'll actually start using a ton of power from that reactor now that these are set up, but we have a ton of Yellorium now. So I'm going to make 5 of those. 5 righto. And we're going to put this in here. Ooh, this is going to be a massive power tax. Massive power tax. Not even sure my system's going to be able to handle it. These things are totally beast mode. Okay, now that's not working because I don't have an output yet. And let me crank down my rods. Because I know I'm going to end up doing it anyways. We'll go to full bore, full power consumption here. See, I'm not even keeping up with this much. Actually, no, I could be keeping up. If you ever wonder why your reactor's not putting out enough power, it's because you don't have enough Yellorium in it. Because the the smaller amount of Yellorium that you have, the less power it will produce. So that just consumed a bunch. Let's get up to the real power here. All right, now I'm keeping up with it. So that is excellent. Let's go and make some more of that right quick. And I need to speed this along here. I need to get a way to get that stuff out of there, so we're going to need to make some conduit, and we're going to make empowered item conduit with some conduit binder. And to make binder composite, I just need gravel, sand, and clay. So let me go ahead and grab some clay and gravel. Oh, one more. Sand and clay. I'm going to make a whole bunch of binder composite because I'm going to end up needing a whole bunch. Let's check out our blaze. Bam, 100 blaze rods are ready. Awesome. So really simple way to do that. Now how do I make this stuff here? Actually, I will absolutely medium stone it because I am too lazy. Medium. Let's put that in there. Let's load this up with binder composite, and you can see we're going to get a lot of binder composite. That's going to be used for all of our Ender IO business for power transport and such. Let's drop these out of here. Let's get this, and oh, I need pulsating iron without failing all the time. So ender pearls and iron ingots. There we go. This should be plenty for what we're doing here. I'm going to put the conduit binder back inside of here. I think my system just choked a little bit because of all these capacitors I put inside here. All right, so 3 pulsating iron is fine, and I'll use the binder composite to make some oh, what the heck did I do wrong? Conduit binder, pulsating iron. Oh, I put the wrong stuff in. There we go. And I think I'll need one more set of these. But I'll make 2 just in case. The force wrench scares me sometimes, so I'm not going to use the force wrench. And we are going to set up a little bit of a system here. I'll think. A little bit of a system. And we're going to suck this stuff out of these here. And to do that, we're going to need to get an empty hand. We're going to click this. We're going to do always active extract. Always active extract. That's going to pull stuff out. And then I could have it run up the side, which wouldn't really kill me to do. Let's do that. Let's just disconnect that. Disconnect that. And disconnect that. And put that like that. Alright, so let's see if this actually worked. And it won't work until I properly configure this one. We want to insert. Insert. There we go. It's gone. And look at these babies go. Look at these eggs go. They're doing 3 at a time. 3 in a clip. This is so exciting. Processing all my ores. Now this thing is really cranking. Once these things start dumping down into here and this thing starts filling up, it's just going to get faster and faster and faster and faster. And it's going to be basically pretty amazing. I think that is going to be it for this episode. What I'm going to do between episodes is I'm going to start quarrying a lot more stuff. I'm going to probably upgrade some of these. I built some 4K cells just to handle the input of quarry stuff. And I'm going to make some DSUs, but I'll set some more up for the next time around, because what I did was I made this upgraded barrel thing. I upgraded it to hold like way ton of stacks. And I also compressed all this cobblestone, which is a huge waste of time. But I did it for your benefit so that I could show you the deep storage units. So we'll set up deep storage. And then we're going to do one other thing between episodes is I'm going to do some remodeling, because there is some construction underway. And I don't know if I like wandered by this inadvertently throughout the episode as I was going from the smeltery. But I'm going to level this ugly building. You can see that the top has already started to come down. I'll move those later on. And I have some pretty neat resources now. And we're going to make this place into a lot more modern looking, streamlined operation. I'm probably not going to do anything with the basement right yet. And I might not even finish the whole thing the first shot anyway. But I'm going to use this whole area here, I think. And we're going to get something real cool going. And there's tons more for us to do. Got our farmers working, got our smelteries smelting, got our craning, and Captain Jack is Captain Jack and staying poised and turning up the awesome. Leave a comment in the comment section below, as long as it is bloody constructive, please. Again, haven't started playing Minecraft yesterday. I do things in my own way, and if you don't like it, I'm almost sorry. I love you guys. Thank you all for watching so far, and stay tuned for episode number 8.